3 teams make it to semi-state from Northeast Indiana. Who would be your team of the year for 2014? Is it one of those 3 teams?
You know, that was kind of tough for me. Our team of the year, it's between 2 teams, between Carroll and Luers for me. I'm going to go Luers just because of the year they had last year, and just all the talk of, you know, it was overreaction theater last year. You know, is Luers done? Is Kyle Lindsey the right guy? Just all this stuff that was pretty ridiculous. They shut everybody up this year with the run they made. You know, Luers is still Luers. Kyle Lindsey knows what he's doing a little bit. So to me, they're my team of the year just because of all the talk last year and the talk going into the season, and kind of the way they bounced back this year was impressive for me.
Luers was number 2 on my list. I had the Wayne Generals as my team of the year. I think you could put them out there any Friday night. I know Snyder fans are probably like, how could you possibly pick Wayne? Wayne beat him the first time around. Snyder beat him the second time around. I think you can call that a wash. Those 2 teams pretty equal. I think Wayne, when you watch the tape, you're scared a little bit of the team speed. They had guys on the defensive line that could play. They had a lot of elements. I think they could have used a little bit more depth this season. But Scott Shaw comes in, first year as a head coach at Wayne High School. They go 9-2, share the SAC title for the first time since 1993. That kind of pushed them over the edge in my mind, that it has been such a long time, and they finally got over that hump. So I'll take the Wayne Generals. I think on any given Friday night, they could have beat another team in Northeast Indiana.
Yeah, and I think, you know, you could probably say this for a lot of teams in the area, in the state, but if you add 20 guys to that roster, they're a state championship contender, in my opinion, because those guys aren't playing both ways. A lot of their skill guys aren't playing both ways, and they get some rest. You know, you're not beat up over the course of a 2.5-month season. So, in my opinion, that's a team that I would love to see have 20, 24, 5 more kids, but a lot of teams would like to say that too.
Yeah, and I also had Carroll, also had Snyder. I also had Eastside on my radar. I thought Eastside did a nice job, finished 9-2. Norwell played pretty well, and obviously South Adams had a nice run in the postseason. Other teams that were kind of in the consideration for me. Anybody else that you kind of saw as having a good season that we should point out?
You know, I think you covered them. I think, you know, in the SAC, you know, we mentioned Wayne and we mentioned Luers. I mean, we just take Snyder for granted. You know? It was interesting, you know, Friday night and just so many people over the last couple of weeks calling Snyder out and just, you know, they're not that good. And you know you're a good program when people are attacking you for losing in semi-state. Yeah. You know, I mean, that's just where they're at. They got that target on their backs. And just because they're not getting to state consistently like the Luers does, you know, 5A compared to 2A and now 3A for Luers is just no comparison. I mean, it's just you have to run through some really tough teams, and Snyder is still one of the premier programs in Northern Indiana, despite what people like to say.
Yeah, you know, it's like when you go somewhere else, you play an away game and you get booed. That's the ultimate compliment.
Yeah, for sure.
When people expect you to be playing for a state championship and you fall short of that, the expectations are obviously very high for your program, not only inside but outside of the program.